Well, I never take my videos.
It's such an interesting vibe. Like, Georgia, you're in a tank top, but we're walking on snow.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think it was like 22 degrees. You know, I threw a snowball at you, but I didn't even bother to film it. That was kind of a wasted part. I'm not going to do it, but I just need... I'm just filming. Wait to the...
Yeah, because like, oh, we didn't have to.
Oh, right, okay. Wait, there is no snow bridge. Where did it go? Imagine if that was the time you're to fall. Or like... Hi everyone, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to take you along with me for hopefully a very productive Monday. Well, it kind of has to be. I have no other choice. I have a lot of things to get done today, a little bit of background. If you saw the videos last year, actually I think they were posted in September, but from this time last year, I had to pack for a conference and then also pack to go move home for a few months. But because I was gone away from the conference and immediately leaving right after that, I kind of have to do everything before I leave Wednesday. So it's currently Monday. It's, I think, almost 2 o'clock. Need to put my watch on. Yeah, okay, so it's 1:30, better yet. And this morning I had a lab meeting. A couple people were practicing their presentations for the conference on that we leave for on Wednesday. I also am then now packing to go home again for a couple months. And my closet's open. I did laundry already, but I need to put out some outfits for the rest of the week, essentially until I'm home, and then I can pack the rest just in my suitcase. So I didn't put any of the clothes away yet. I'm going to pick up the outfits, pack the rest, hopefully clean the rest of my room, and then maybe start packing all of my other things. It shouldn't be too bad. I have to bring stuff with me, like my laptop and whatever, to the conference, and then coming back I'm here for a night, and then I will leave the next morning. So electronics and stuff I'll leave until that point. They're on my list, so hopefully I don't forget anything. And also same with hygiene products. So some things I need to bring with me to Montreal, and like toothbrush, toothpaste, stuff like that, whereas I don't need to bring that home. So I'll have a bag from Montreal. I'll unpack the stuff that I don't need to bring home with me, and then I will, when I get back Friday, pack the rest of the stuff to go home. Oh yeah, so big updates in the apartment. We always had a third roommate, but now it's just me and Georgia. So that third room is half being used for storage by our old roommate for a couple months, but we have half the room of just empty space. So yesterday we decided to turn it into what we are now calling it the hobby room. So I have my keyboard and my guitar in there, and like a reading chair and a really cute bookshelf that we found out back. I'll show you guys later. But yeah, in the meantime I'm going to get something to eat, and then we'll start on the clothes. Alright, so I just finished eating. I had some leftovers from a couple days ago when we ate out. And now I'm thinking I'm gonna make maybe a half-calf latte. I was really trying hard not to have any caffeine, but I have so much to do today and I'm so tired, and It looks very bright behind me, but I promise you it is very gloomy and rainy. It's like been raining since like yesterday afternoon. So it's very unmotivating. Okay, so I decided on a tea, get some caffeine but not as intense as some espresso. So that's what I have. It's just orange pico. I also did all of the dishes. I didn't get to my clothes yet. I was waiting for the hot water, so I started doing the dishes and then I was like, oh, might as well finish them. Let's go pick out some clothes for the rest of the week and continue packing. Okay, this is what I did. I put little sticky notes for the rest of the week, and then I put little notes on it, like what is required for that day. So Thursday is the day I'm presenting, and the weather is going to be cold. So pants, for sure. I'm going to supplement and finish off the rest of them, and then I'll add some shirts to finish the outfits, and we will be ready to go for the week. Alright, so it is many hours later. Actually it's like 5 o'clock. Jenna just got done work and she's coming to pick me up and we're going to go get some ice cream. But I figured I'd give you a little update. I have my outfit for tomorrow. It's just leggings underneath. Wednesday I need 2 outfits. I need something comfy enough to travel in and then something for dinner. I decided on my black jumpsuit because it looks nice. It's comfy. It can be dressed up or dressed down. Like I'll just wear my Blundstones and not heels, so it'll be pretty chill. Thursday, yeah, that's Wednesday. Thursday is the day I present. So I've got Georgia's dress pants that I'm borrowing, this shirt, but I might actually swap it for my white shirt somewhere, wherever that may be. This is Friday, so it's still conference, but I'm not presenting, so I've got just my black kind of cropped shirt, but like I have high-waisted pants, so it's like not really cropped, and then my white flowy pants. Saturday, I've got these comfy pants since I will be driving, and then I'll probably just throw on whatever t-shirt, grab like a black one or something, and then same for Sunday, just leggings. I've got this cardigan for the weekend. I'm not going to bring it to Montreal with me because it is quite large. I don't think I'll bring that, but I will definitely wear it on the weekend when I'm driving. So yeah, that's that. I might try using packing cubes again. I have them, never used them. Definitely not using them to pack to go home, but might try those to go in that bag. We'll see. Maybe keep things a little more organized, but yeah, that's the update. This is the thing. That stuff needs to be hung up because it was in laundry that I already did, but I am not bringing home with me. The rest, I still have to sift through all of these. And then that has to be put away that I'm also not bringing home. And that's a pile of clothes that I'm going to get rid of because they no longer fit. And yeah, that's the update. Okay, so Georgia and I did some rearranging now that we have an extra room. So the first thing is that we moved the bookshelf that was here into the kitchen. Here. So this used to be there, and that used to be over there, and that used to be here under the TV. And now I got this larger set from IKEA. And I like that there's doors to hide everything, so we have all the like consoles and stuff in here, some games, and then this is like some craft stuff. And then on the other side we have games along the top shelf and then craft stuff along the bottom. And then just our blanket basket, and then my poster for the conference, just chilling there. But blankets. We also got that one from IKEA last week, like the blanket. Over here we now have all of our books on the one shelf, and then just kind of tidied up that area. I was playing the Switch, so ignore that. So this is the living room now. And now let's walk into our bonus room, or what George and I are calling the hobby room. So our old roommate's storing some of her things over on the other side, so right now it's just the bookshelf, the chair, and the stuff over here that is ours. But somebody was getting rid of that bookshelf the other day when they were moving out, so we decided to take it. We wiped it all down, and now we have a nice little bookshelf, the chair that I reupholstered last summer, and then this was also there was a chair like this, but I just used the saw and cut off the back, so now it's just a table. And then another plant there, coming down the other side, more plants, my tripod, and then my keyboard and my guitar. I need to actually like sew this and make it a proper cover, but right now it's just a piece of fabric that I throw over top of the keyboard to keep the keys and stuff clean. And yeah, oh, someone also got rid of that plant. Like it's a real plant, so we decided to take it, but right now it's in quarantine, not near any other plants, because I want to make sure it's not going to harm anything. And yeah, back to the bookshelf. So some plants, some more plants, and some books, George's puzzles, and then her sewing machine and some other stuff. So yeah, this is like a mini version of what we plan to do with the room, but yeah, it's very exciting. As for the rest of the kitchen, I got an air fryer the other day. The one that I had been wanting for many months now was on sale for $100 on Amazon, so I sniped that. I've already used it like a bunch, and I've only had it for like 2 days. Probably three now, I guess 3 now. I moved the Keurig over here with the espresso machine, so it's all like coffee stuff. And then over here, instead of the toaster being up there, which is shown in like almost all of my videos, I now have the toaster down here with the blender, and since the Keurig used to sit there, and then we moved it. So now we have all this counter space here that's nice and open. And over here on the windowsill, we have a bunch of herbs. We got, other than that one, the rest we got from Costco, and I just planted them. This definitely needs more dirt, so I'll probably do that later today because I just got some. But yeah, they have little tags, which are really cute. Like that. The time is questionable, but we'll see. It was kind of overrun and needed to be cut back, so if it doesn't make it, I'll get some new time. It's okay. All of this is, I'm seeing if this will root. There's a bunch of pieces, so it's in some water. We'll see if anything takes, but yeah. Oh, and this is just something we use for propagation, so it's just like sitting there. And that is the end of my mini updated tour. Okay, jokes, I lied. We actually have one more part, and that is the closet in the entryway is now actually a coat closet. For actually the entire time we've lived here, whoever's had that third bedroom has used this as their closet because there's no closet in there. But now we actually have our outdoor stuff, so I have my skis, and we have our ski stuff, our skates, paddle boards, and then like coats and lawn chairs, so all of the outdoorsy things. And yeah, it's actually by the door when you want to go use it. You don't have to like run to the room. Okay, now this section's done. so I'm going to head to campus. I packed a lunch because I'm going to have lunch with Jenna, but I also have some work to do in the office. I have to make sure I get some files off of that computer before I leave tomorrow, and I want to grab a couple things. I'm going to bring my lab coats home and decorate them, I guess, over the summer. I have some ideas in mind, and I'm hoping to have more time on some of the weekends. What else? Oh yeah, I have to finish grading. Well, technically I'm done grading exams. I need to go back through it to make sure everything looks good and then input the grades, and then I have to return physical copies to the prof. So I'm going to do that as well. I think I'll film a little bit on my phone maybe. If not, then I will see you when I come back home, and then we have some more chores to do to get ready for tomorrow. Everything's pretty much packed that I can pack right now, so that really just leaves like skincare / toiletries and stuff that I need to continue using, and then also my electronics, which will be charging. But pretty much everything else is packed. I think I'll pack up my microphone today because I don't really need it. I shouldn't need it in the next couple days, or especially not when I come back, so I'll pack that up, but I'll leave like my iPad and my laptop and stuff like that till I get back. Same with my Switch in case we want to, I don't know what time we'll be back on Friday night, but if I'm back a little bit earlier, then maybe we'll play some Switch. Yeah, and of course I'm bringing my cocoa with me to Montreal, so that'll just be in my bag already. Oh, and I have to water my plants when I get back. Don't let me forget. I forgot to mention that it's May 2nd and it's only 8 degrees right now. I mean, that's Celsius, but still. 8 degrees feels like 6. I have to pull out my winter coats again. I don't like this. And I'm also listening to The Nightingale. I read like the first 60%, but then I got the audiobook, or I was like too excited to read, so I read it like the physical book, or like on the ebook, I guess, and then I got the audiobook, so I'm going to listen to it because I do most of my reading before bed, but this book isn't something I really want to read before bed. It's pretty intense. I really like it, but it's taking me a while to get through just because I don't have many pockets of time throughout the day to read, and like I said, it's not really a book to read before bed, so yeah. So I didn't really film today, but I did have lunch with Jenna, and I spent all day at the computer trying to export stuff so that I could have it on my laptop and not like the desktop that's in the office before I move home. So I got all of that done, but it took me way longer than I thought it was going to. So I came home, well, I just got home like 10 minutes ago. I stopped and got bubble tea. They no longer have clear ones, so you can't really see it. They're just kind of like regular regular paper type cups. But I got 2 ladies. And then I vacuumed really quickly and washed the floors. Doesn't take like too long, so I just did that really quick. I didn't get a chance to vacuum my room though because the vacuum died before I finished, so I just plugged it in and I'll do that after. Yeah, I have to finish inputting the grades for the exams, but there's no window in our office and I was starting to fall asleep because it was very dark and just like so I decided I'd come home and do that here. Shockingly, still rainy outside. Alright, I figured I'd give you an update about the morning and last night, like what I've done so far while putting on some eye patches. These are just the Pixie ones that I swear like everyone uses, but they're one of the cheapest like per use patches that I found. I also really like them. They're good. I don't know if I can do it in the... Oh, we're getting better. There. Can use the viewfinder. Comme ça. Ensuite, la prochaine. Comme ça. Alright. There we go. Nice and cooling. Alright, so I'm just plugging in. I plugged in my AirPods. I just need to plug in my Kobo before I forget. I need to remember to pack some melatonin. I pulled out some vitamin packs. These aren't what I normally use day to day. I usually use this, but I don't want to bring this, so I'm just bringing individual relax for a couple days. Last night I finished grading all the exams, so I need to drop those off today when I go to campus to meet the girls that I'm going with to drive with to Montreal. So let's pack this back up. Alright, let's pack my toiletries. So I just went and topped up my shampoo and conditioner in these tiny little silicone bottles. These are just from the dollar store. I got them last year and I've used them a ton over the past year for traveling. They fit a good amount, but they're not like excessively large, and I haven't had any issues with leaking, so I have those. I also have body wash. Just tucking it in here. I'm bringing just this Clinique face wash. It's not my normal one, but I used to use it and it'll be totally fine for a couple days. I have mouthwash. In terms of serums and stuff, other things that I can fit in here, I'm going to add my spot treatment. Just, you never know when something might pop up. The Ordinary lash and eyebrow serum. I just grabbed a small serum for my face. So again, not my normal one, but it'll be fine. And this one's the cuddly one. I tend to use a lot of like Sephora samples and stuff like that when I travel. Tucking in just random band-aids and liners. I also have already tucked in here, what are they called? Pimple patches. Again, you never know when something might pop up. They always pop up at the worst possible time, so that's got that. The other three things, but I'm going to put it in the other bag that I need to, is the gel moisturizer from ITK, the Deep Rich moisturizer, and the blemish treatment mist. So now let's pack that stuff. I'm not flying, so I'm not that concerned about like larger products. Okay, so we're going to swap out just for size-wise. And I forgot that I had this one, which is just the Neutrogena hyaluronic acid. It's in like a different jar, but that'll do me well. So we'll use those instead. I've got a mini. Do I want to buy my mini primer or my actual one? I've also got my toothpaste. It is low, but there's still enough in there, so that's why I'm taking this one. Oh, obviously my toothbrush. It's just an extra one. Traveling. In terms of makeup, I'm not going to do a ton. I've got just my powder brush, my Pure Minerals powder, the mascara I'm currently using, which is the, what is it called, Blink something? Blink Mascara Amplified, my primer from, what is that, Lancome, of course my cloud paint. I think that's probably pretty good. I'm not going to bother with eyeshadow or anything. It's just going to be very basic. Oh, and a concealer, again, just in case. Okay, I just wanted to show you how my bag turned out. So there's lots of pockets in this bag, which I love. So this laptop pocket, I ended up just tucking my flat iron at the bottom, my hairspray, and a brush. In these two little pockets here, I slipped in these bags. These are what I just filled, pretty much everything you just saw. I added a scrunchie in there, and same with this one. This one has my makeup and some other things. I have all of my clothes packed in these two packing cubes, just because this bag is like not flat, so sometimes it's hard to like find things, so I just thought the cubes might be beneficial. I don't really like actually I hate using them in suitcases. I find they don't save space at all, but here will just keep me more organized, and you're not really losing any space because the sides, like there's no wasted space along the sides. At the side here, I have some dry shampoo and my skincare headband. So yeah, I also threw my vitamins in the front pocket. I'm bringing my backpack, so I'll put my water bottles in there, and that should be enough for this. And it's actually not too heavy at all, so that's always a bonus. Alright, so I didn't think this through. I packed my camera already, so I'm vlogging on my phone now, but I'm just packing a bagel to take with me because I'm not hungry right now, but I know I'll be hungry in like 30 minutes to an hour. Also, I have a cold sore on my lip, which is so annoying because I haven't got them like all winter, and now's the time that I actually need to like look presentable. and this happens. So that's really annoying. I do need to remember to grab Blistex before walking out the door. Everything's packed and at the door, and I have to go drop off the exams, and then I'm gonna go meet the girls to drive with them. So not gonna say so yeah, not gonna do it. If you saw my last video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to finish off this and then I'm gonna head out. Okay, so this is my travel outfit. The shirt is just a plain long sleeve white shirt with this little like tie thing. It's from Winners. I'm not sure the brand. My leggings also from Winners, but they're Reebok. And I'm pretty sure the cardigan is also from Winners, and I'm not sure the brand, but it's like nice. Like it looks a little bit nicer than my Roots ones, or a little more like business casually vibes. I do have a different outfit for dinner. I'm just not sure if I'm going to wear this or my jumpsuit. It kind of depends on what other people are gonna wear, so I'll figure that out later, and I will check in a little bit. Alright, so we just made it to the hotel. My nose has been itchy the entire drive here, and I didn't have lotion to put on it, so now it's like really, really red. So anyways, we got here. We're just waiting for Priscilla to make it. I'm gonna go meet her in the lobby in a second, but I figured I'd give you a quick little apartment, well, hotel tour. So this is the bathroom. It's actually really, really big. And the toilet over there, and a very spacious shower. And then out here, I can turn this light off, I guess. Hopefully now you can hear better. I will open the blinds in a second. We've got 2 beds. I put my pillow over there, just trying to get into my bag. And they have this cool little thing to put your suitcase on. I just brought like 1 bag though, so cute little seating corner. And then I think this is actually a yeah, it's actually a balcony. So it's pretty cool. Outdoor furniture is available upon request. That's actually really cool. So this is the view. I mean, we're in the city. I don't know what else you'd expect, but there's a tree. Cute. And yeah, so I guess I could open up that. It's very, very spacious. Lots of room to move around. So yeah, gonna just brush my hair, I guess, do a little bit of a get ready, and then meet Priscilla in the lobby so she can check in, and I will update later because I know we have dinner. Well, technically we have like a dinner thing at like 7 tonight, but we don't know if it's like food, so we might go out for actual dinner later. I'm also gonna do my makeup because I'm not wearing anything right now. Alright, so this is the day 1 outfit. I don't have anything fancy going on with makeup, just my normal everyday makeup. Shirt is from H&M and the pants are from Dynamite, and I'm just going to wear my Blundstones because, shockingly, it's still raining. You want to be in it?